can get used to this.
Please, Martin, don't make me angry.
Alright, Biff. You're off the hook this time.
Oh, this sort of Biff I love to troll.
See you later, Biff.
Bye, Martin.
Troller's gonna troll. Anyway, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Seanman247 back playing more of Back to the Future, the game, as I show it on screen briefly there. In the last video, we ended up talking with Biff, and we also talked with Jennifer just to see what else has been going on. And we learned that in order to visit Citizen Brown, we have to cause a lot of trouble. So troublemakers we will be in this video, possibly. But we also ran into Marty's mother, Lorraine. And she told us to go deliver a timesheet to George McFly using the golf cart. And we're going to be doing that in just this episode. But let's take a look at this.
Breathe in the fresh air. Enjoy the immaculate scenery and architecture. You are standing among the denizens of the most sociologically advanced city in the world. Hill Valley, a perfect place to live. Let's take a moment to look up at the city's centerpiece, the courthouse, with its ornate clock tower. Look closely. Do you see a silhouette behind the clock? That's our beloved first citizen, Emmett L. Brown, toiling away on new ideas to make Hill Valley the city of tomorrow, today.
Interesting. Very interesting. Golly, a lot of stuff here. Let's see. E. Brown Industries, Citizen Breeding Room, Statistications.
Stemley's Staycation.
Stemmy's
What the heck is a
Staycations.
staycation? All Citizens Bank. I don't like the overuse of the word citizen in this timeline.
Yeah, me too.
Citizen Reading Room. I guess there's one in every town.
And
E. Brown Industries. That's hopeful.
anyway, let's go take the electric golf cart for a
Well,
ride.
It's not the truck, but I guess it'll do.
And let's go pay our good buddy George McFly a visit. More loading screens, of course. Gotta love that. Seriously, loading screens suck. And there's so much of them in this game. At least they're not long, though. So here we are, back home. Cameras.
I don't know, John. Isn't this illegal?
What isn't illegal in Hill Valley?
What if Citizen Brown's watching?
Don't worry, nobody can see us here.
Whoa!
Peeping Tom.
Dad, try to warn your old man the next time, okay?
It's a peeping Tom. Oh, I know what reference that is.
Place to live.
Ooh, whoa! The guitar!
Hey, what's my guitar doing out here?
Your mother and I convinced you to give it up, remember? Rock and roll music is frowned on by the Brown administration. It sets a poor example for all the kids who look up to you as a model of studiousness and moral gravity. And besides, you're not very good.
Really? Give me the
Come
guitar.
on, Dad, I need that guitar.
Give me one good reason why I should give it back to you.
Because
Because music is good for you.
music is good for you. It improves your mental performance.
Then take up the piccolo. Leave the electric guitar to the rebels and malcontents.
But rock and roll is my
Rock and roll
destiny.
is my density. Destiny.
Oh, wow.
Destiny. What would you know about destiny? Now quit fooling around and get back to your studies.
Okay, fine. I needed to impress
A certain
Jennifer.
girl is only gonna like me if I can play the guitar.
A certain girl. You don't mean...
Jennifer.
Oh, Martin. Why are you fixated on that little hellion? She's nothing but trouble.
Yeah, my kind of trouble.
And besides, the way you play guitar, you're only gonna drive her further Go ahead, son. Do your worst.
Thanks, Dad.
There we go. Want to get the guitar back. It's pretty important to get that guitar in my hands, especially maybe later on.
I'm sorry, Mrs.
Let's take a
Nice. We didn't have a computer in the other timeline. Well, no joystick. That's lame.
Yeah, definitely lame.
Greetings,
Floppy
programs.
disk.
Brock 2.0. Anatomical constructs for sciences of all sorts. Boring.
Okay. Monitors? What's up in this one? Oh, VCR?
Oh, it's recording. I don't want to mess up Dad's work.
Huh. Switch?
Yeah, I hear you got hit with some more demerits, Nathan. Good on you.
Okay. Let's actually go talk to George now. I'm
I
stalling.
saw Mom downtown. She told me to give this to you.
Thanks.
Say, what gives around here?
Ah, you know, the usual. Keeping tabs on Hill Valley through my trusty bank of monitors. Always on the lookout for some interesting footage.
Well, what are you looking
Interesting.
for?
What do you mean, interesting?
What kind of silly question is that? I've been gathering candid documentary footage for Citizen Brown's promotional videos for over a year now. I know your mother doesn't approve of my work, but wait a minute. You say you saw Lorraine? 11 to 12 hair salon, 12 to 12:20 lunch at Sumo counter, cream of asparagus with crackers.
What was that?
You know your mother's problems. If she slips up again, it could mean demerits for the whole family. There she is, polishing the statue in the park. Just like the schedule dictates. Oh, then everything's fine. Good. Unless... How was she when you spoke to her? Lucid? Sober?
Mom's a
Whoa,
boozer?
Dad, what are you telling me?
What?
You say Mom's a drunk?
Lorraine's a
I don't know for sure that
boozer?
your mother has relapsed into her old ways, but she's been acting very odd lately, almost as if she didn't like my constant supervision. Confidentially, I suspect she's got a flask hidden somewhere, probably very near the spot where she's working right now. Do me a favor, son, will you? See if you can worm the truth out of her. She won't confide in me, but she may be less guarded with you. Double rations this week if you help your old man out. What do you say? That's a good boy.
Okay, Dad.
I didn't even have a choice! Darn it! Man, what are
What were
you...
you hiding when I came in just now?
Hiding? I don't know what you're talking about, son.
Come on, I saw it. It was a videotape, right?
I might as well tell you. After all, you'll be 18 soon.
Tell me what?
Hill Valley under Citizen Brown is not quite the contented town you were led to believe it was.
That we kinda already knew. But, just for dramatic effect, I'm gonna be like, NO WAY!
This isn't a criticism of the great man himself, of course, or his sainted wife, Edna. No one's worked harder than they to apply the most advanced social planning techniques to our municipality. But,
What?
confidentially, not everybody appreciates it. A great many citizens, perhaps even the majority, actively resent the Brown administration. They don't say so publicly, of course. But in private, well, just listen.
I tell you, Bert, this regime is a joke. They're all laughing at us over in Fairfax.
A toast to Citizen Brown. May his beloved courthouse struck by lightning.
Wow.
You're awful. Are you coming to the town square, Lester? Citizen Brown's about to give another speech.
Citizen Brown can kiss my hairy...
Well, you get the idea.
It sounds like people can't stand what the Browns have done to Hill Valley.
Not everyone. Only around 50%, maybe 60.
Does Citizen Brown know?
He should. Whenever I send copies of my raw footage to the Public Relations Department over at the courthouse, I get a memo telling me how much Citizen Brown thanks me for my service. But how can they see those videos and not do anything about it?
Maybe you should take your tapes directly to Brown.
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, sure, he might appreciate my bringing these problems to his attention and reward me for my public service, but then again, they say it's never wise to be the bearer of bad news.
Well, I'll take the tape.
Why don't you give me those videotapes? I'll take them to Citizen Brown.
Thanks for offering, son, but I don't want to get you involved. Citizen Brown won't like what he sees on them, and I wouldn't want you to get the brunt of his displeasure, not to mention the displeasure of all the folks on the tapes. Once they find out I recorded them, no, I'm not letting these tapes out of my sight. It's too dangerous.
Alright, fine. Let's ask him some questions just to get more background and hear what's going on.
It's about Mom. How'd she get to be such a mess? This isn't how she is in my perfect world.
You're right, it's a real puzzle. Because of course we both know Hill Valley is a perfect world, but for some peculiar reason, the harder I try to get her to conform to the rules, the more she slips up.
Well,
She's thinking about signing up for the Citizen Plus program.
Is she now?
You're not gonna let her go through with it, are you?
Well, from what I hear, it's a fairly drastic procedure which completely reshapes the subject's personality. On the other hand, if Citizen Brown recommends it, it's gotta be a good thing.
well, can't you back
I think
off?
Mom would be a little more relaxed if you gave her just a little bit of space.
Now, there's a fine suggestion. What would Hill Valley be like if people gave each other space? Why, we'd all be tempted to follow our own impulses, and there's no telling
The
where
sarcasm
that
is
may
strong with this one. Different subject.
lead. Something on your mind?
Ask about
It's
me.
about me.
I'm all ears.
Well, from certain things I've heard, I get the idea that people in this town regard Marty McFly as a
As a what?
nerd,
They said that?
in so many words.
Just because a boy studies hard and gets straight A's and respects the rules and doesn't party or drink or stay out late and is perhaps a bit socially inept and obsessed with personal hygiene and prefers his rubber band
Okay.
I really don't want to hear anymore.
Thank you, Marty.
I'm proud of you, son.
Okay. That's not
I'm
quite...
trying to understand why
yeah.
Jennifer broke up with me in this time. Recent past.
Are you still mooning over that girl? Forget her! She's bad news. Why, my surveillance cameras have caught her doing things that are completely against the Hill Valley Code.
I don't want to know.
Kissing boys, sitting with boys in cars. I've kept quiet about it for her father's sake, but believe me, you're well rid of her.
Well, where do you normally
Uh,
find me?
Is there anywhere you expect me to be, like, right now?
Well, I did expect you to be up at the lake until tomorrow with that math-and-magic competition, so I guess your time is pretty much your own right now.
Different subject.
Okay, different subject.
Yeah?
Let's ask about George himself.
So about you and your, work.
Shoot.
You seem to be really into this spying business.
Really into
It's
it.
not spying, son. It's cinema verite. These candid moments of Hill Valley's residents will eventually be compiled and edited into the documentaries and promotional materials that advertise our way of life to the rest of the world. True, you can argue that I've taken things to extremes, but I still get up to take my meals, and of course to use the facilities.
Weren't you supposed to be a sci-fi
You're
writer?
supposed to be, I mean, wouldn't you rather spend your time writing, say, science fiction novels?
Science fiction. I did mess around with it once, but that was before Citizen Brown made it illegal.
Science fiction's illegal?
Oh,
Sci-fi
really?
promotes an unhealthy obsession with the fantastic and impossible, and it encourages the idea that there might be better societies than Hill Valley, which is subversive nonsense, of course.
Sci-fi being banned? No! No, 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 no! Sci-fi is awesome! And it needs to be a thing in this world. It needs to! Some of the most creative things ever come from sci-fi. Heck, even technology innovations come from sci-fi. Getting it banned in this version of Hill Valley is not gonna help things out. Oh, no, 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 no. So, different subject!
Okay, different subject.
Yeah?
Okay, it's about someone we both know.
It's about someone we both know.
Yes?
Tell me about Biff.
Have you seen Biff lately?
Not since he went to the reconditioning center. Is he back among the living?
Depends on what you mean by living. He's really different from the way I remember him.
Lucky dog. In a way, it isn't fair that Hill Valley's biggest scofflaw should be the first to receive the benefits of the new Citizens Plus program. But I know I shouldn't be jealous.
You shouldn't. Because it makes you crazy.
Have you ever spent time with Citizen Brown?
Well, of course I'm in the audience for every one of his public addresses.
One-on-one, I mean.
Oh, no. He'd never notice a common Sector L citizen like me. But I dream that someday he'll recognize me for my public service, and maybe let me shake his hand.
Well, tell me about
What can you
Edna.
tell me about Edna?
Mrs. Citizen Brown? Oh, she's a wonderful woman. People just think of her as this sweet, self-effacing grandmotherly type.
Edna? Are we talking about the
But
same?
really, she's just as involved in running the town as her husband is.
What about my brother and sister?
David
or
and
Marty's
Linda.
brother and sister?
Have you heard from them?
No, I thought maybe you had.
Not in ages. As far as I know, he's still working for the big city newspaper, and she's still in that women's boarding house. I'll never understand why they decided to leave Hill Valley.
Well, I probably can.
Something on your mind?
So, what about Hill Valley and its rules?
Valley has a lot of rules.
It certainly does, for our own good.
How could kissing be
Public
illegal?
kissing is illegal, right?
Ah, the old PDA law. Indeed it is. And what's more, violation carries a hefty load of demerits. But you know, it's a law people break with surprising regularity. Why, I could show you videotaped evidence.
How exactly do people get other people to break it?
On second thought, perhaps I shouldn't show you the videotaped evidence.
Anyway, so, sorry for those of you that just don't like me talking to these characters like I have in this video and the last video and just want to see me make progress. But I'm actually interested in what these characters have to say because it brings them more into life, and that's how a story-based game should be. And I find this pretty cool. So, I don't know, maybe I might make this video a little bit longer in order to make some additional progress if I need to. So, anyway, contraband is bad, right?
If I got caught with a
Contraband, I meant.
contraband item, I'd get in a lot of trouble, right?
You certainly would. You could be facing up to 1,000 demerits, depending on the item. But of course, you wouldn't be caught dead with anything illegal. It's your mother I'm worried about.
Do we have a dog?
Do you ever harbor a dangerous animal?
Aha! Couldn't if I wanted to. They've all been banned. But I did catch something very interesting on one of my monitors yesterday. Which one was it? Oh, yes. Does that look like a stray dog to you?
What the-
Whatever it is, Edna's Animal Patrol will make short work of it.
Hey, that dog looks familiar to
Something in
us.
mind?
So, what's the deal with the house?
What's the deal with the house, Dad?
Don't know how to tell you this, son, but while you were away at your Mathemagic competition, our house got slapped with a CZ36 violation.
What?
I know, it's so embarrassing. Your mother's mortified. She works so hard to keep a clean house, but those dust mites are so hard to keep down.
Wait a minute, we can't go into the house because of dust mites?
Well, not until
That's
they send
kinda
in the
silly.
cleanup crew.
This is ridiculous.
Thank goodness they let me move my office out here into the garage.
Dust mites?
So, when is this dust mite problem gonna be solved so I can get to all my stuff?
Well, the cleanup crew said they'd probably get around to it by tonight, but they're kind of backed up, so I wouldn't expect them until tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow? Where am I supposed to sleep?
I got it all covered, son. We're gonna camp out back just like we did when you were little.
Okay, this timeline is officially a nightmare.
For real. So anyway, how do these monitors
How exactly
work?
does this setup work?
I'm glad to see you taking an interest. Each of these monitors is connected to multiple cameras, of which I've strategically jacked into throughout the valley, with official clearance, of course. I can switch between cameras with these buttons. There's also a VCR for each monitor. I keep a record of everything I see, so if I happen across something intriguing, I can keep it on file.
Huh, alright.
Well,
Anyway.
I'll leave you to your snooping.
Supervising, son, supervising.
I'll leave you to it.
Right.
Good morning, Mrs. Brown.
Alright.
Miss Rusty,
So, now that we know about that, let's, oh, what's the
What's
swap
the
box
problem,
saying?
citizen?
Everything's perfectly alright now. We're fine. We're all fine now, thank you. How are you?
Alright. That's enough time hanging around the house. Let's actually get back to the electric car. Or just warp to the car randomly instead of just walking to it. That works too. Yeah, that totally works. So now that we pretty much got a lot more background from George, let's start breaking some rules. Perhaps we can start with Lorraine.
Mom?
How about, wow, there's a lot I can talk to her about with. Jeez. Let's ask about Flask.
Mom, are you a drinking again?
Don't be silly, dear. Booze is illegal, you know.
Yeah, Mom. It's just that Dad mentioned...
Your father. Why, I just can't get away from his prying eyes. Always spying, always watching. You mind your own business, George.
Now, Lorraine, this is for your own good. I know you're keeping a secret from me.
It's mine to keep.
Dad! Mom! Knock it off, you two!
Now, you listen here, young man. This is an adult matter between your mother and me.
Dad, I know, but your way isn't working. You gotta give her some space here.
Huh? Where'd she go?
Mom?
Aha! I knew it.
Ah.
What is that in your hand? Rum? Gin? A wine cooler?
For your information, it's brass cleaner. I have a job to do here, you know.
Lorraine.
That
No.
didn't completely look
Lorraine,
like,
I'm just trying to
you
look out
know,
for you.
what it
The
seemed.
kind of trouble we can get into if you're drinking again.
George, I wouldn't be so on edge if you
Hmm.
weren't suffocating me all the time.
Was
I
that
wonder.
an admission?
An admission of how smothered I am by you.
Let me see. Can I actually... I want to get to this. Can I get to that? The statue, I guess. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Let's check the statue again. Hit it there. Aha!
What happened? What the heck am I looking at?
Yes!
Alright, now let's see if we can do something about Lorraine.
Mom, now that Dad isn't watching.
Oh, Martin.
Is that a flask, Mom?
Flask? Don't be ridiculous.
Look, it's okay, Mom. Get a hold of yourself.
Oh, your father's right. I'm backsliding. But it's been so hard, what with your brother and sister leaving, and then your father getting obsessed with his monitors and
Let me take care of the flask. Dad doesn't have to know anything about it.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I couldn't bear the thought of facing your father over this.
Well, let's pick up the flask then. Shoot. Yeah.
Mine sucks. Mom and Dad are fighting again. Mom's drinking. It's like everything Doc and I ever did to fix things is falling apart. Time to get some attention.
Well, alright. Let's see. What else can I do to... Ah! Officer Parker! How about I show you... the flask?
Hands up, citizen. Assume the position.
Here goes nothing.
There better be apple juice in this.
Why don't you open it and find out?
Don't get smart with me. I knew you were no good, McFly.
Officer Parker, what seems to be the problem here?
Oh, hey, Edna.
Citizen McFly, ma'am. Came strolling up with a 181B violation in his pocket.
Ugh. You, young citizen, where did you get that booze?
Nowhere?
Is he being smart with me?
Yeah, he played that attitude on me as well.
Can we just fast forward the lecture and just get this over with already? No!
Officer, demerit him severely. And as for the alcohol, drop it into the recycling bin.
With pleasure, ma'am.
Alright. Demerits, that's actually what we want.
Keep your nose clean, or you'll find yourself in front of Citizen Brown.
But that's exactly what we want here. Marty needs to get that. Try bringing friends with a stray dog, eh? I wonder where we could find one. Let's take another look around, shall we? Huh. Out to lunch. Wait. Something's
Free
happening
soy
in
dog
there.
samples. Take one. I want.
Soy dog samples.
Okay. Welcome to Soup Mo, where soup is just... Oh, it's you. This better be important, McFly.
Leech, was that Jennifer?
Well, A, it's none of your business, and B, seeing as she ain't your chick no more, yeah.
Okay, now this timeline is really pissing me off.
I don't blame you with that. Well, anyway, let's talk with Leech for a little bit.
You and Jennifer? Really?
Oh, is the poor little nerd jealous?
Well, yeah, and a little disgusted.
That's probably the soup.
Watch yourself
Better
around
treat
her.
Jen with respect, Leech.
Hey, I got nothing but respect for Jennifer. Respect for her eyes, for her hips, the way she wriggles when she...
Hey!
Now, that dork that let her get away, there's a loser that I got no respect for.
Well, anyway,
You
what's
got a
with the
cold or
sneezing?
something?
Ugh, it's allergies. I swear there's a dog hanging out around here somewhere.
Ah!
Yeah, and the stupid mutt keeps trying to steal my free samples.
Free samples?
Where are the free samples?
Here, I keep them behind the counter.
Ooh, that does not look pretty.
Oh, God.
If you puke, you're cleaning it up, wuss.
I can't finish this.
Not my problem.
So, what the
What are those
heck
things?
are these?
Those are the liver and peas with soy cheese hot dogs.
Ew.
You and me both, brown noser.
So, why are they
Why
behind the
samples
counter?
Behind the counter.
I can't leave them out, dude. There's a DOG running around town, and he keeps going after the sample tray, knocking them all over the ground.
A dog? Wait, these samples haven't been on the ground, have they?
Geez, McFly, relax. They're fresh. Mostly.
So, about this dog.
About this dog, what's he look like?
Beats me. He's a smart little SOB. He only comes around when my back is turned.
Then how do you know it's a dog? You can smell him?
Allergies, dimwit.
Never mind then. So, are you sure there's a dog
You
around?
Sure there's a dog around here?
Listen, smart boy. There's only two things I'm allergic to. Dogs and disco, and I don't hear no chicka bow wow, do you?
No.
Then it's a dog.
Alright, well, what else is on the menu?
Soup.
Just soup?
And more.
What kind of soup?
What kind of soup you got?
Scrole...
Ribellini?
Yeah, that's right.
Some things never change.
And what's on the
Falls
more?
under the more category.
We got neat loaf. It's made with textured wheat protein.
No thanks.
Any more?
What else
More?
falls under the more category?
That's kind of odd.
Well, there's the Humburger. It's made from pressed roasted hummus.
Do you have any real meat back there?
Define real.
Like, anything
I'm
edible?
afraid to ask, but what other non-soup food do you have? Anything edible?
Well, we have these pea and liver with soy cheese hot dogs. They're new, and we're offering free samples. You want one?
Never mind. So, let's see. Does this say anything else? Oh, jeez.
You sure there's a dog around here?
Listen, smart boy. There's only two things I'm allergic to.
Okay,
Think
so...
about- No, that
Okay, does this say anything else?
About?
beats me.
Then how do you...
Okay. I've heard enough.
See ya.
Smell you later.
So, science.
No wonder they're giving them away.
I wonder... Oh! Whoa! It's Einstein!
There's that mangy. Go get him, McFly!
Einstein, eh? Well, anyway, in the next video, we're going to go after Einstein, and there's something over here. Oh, no, that's nothing then. Thought I could go get whatever was on the table there, but yeah. Next time we are going to chase after Einstein and see, well, what he's doing here. And maybe we could befriend him and maybe break some more rules that way. So, yes. Thank you. Blah, blah. Man, I need to get my outro straight. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to give this a like. But only if you enjoyed it. Also, be sure to share this out with other Back to the Future fanatics. And also be sure to subscribe to see more Back to the Future when it becomes available. And on that note, I thank you guys so very, very much for watching this, and stay classy. Bye-bye!